a rare breed, a real attribute. I'm a skate, not be sexy. I'm not paying for no booty, and I'm a motherfucking rap. So these boys wanna do. I just tell them gon' fuck me, but please don't screw me. Come ride with me, come slide with me. If it's for SLK, you can fly with me. If we vibing, it's a session, you get high with me. I'm surrounded by my hitters, so please don't try me. Come ride with me, come slide with me, come ride with me, come slide with me, come ride with me, come slide with me, come ride with me, come slide with me. Jumping on the beat and I'm feeling real spicy. Wearing SLK, so I'm looking real icy. Talking is cheap, but my words is pricey. Ain't a bitch out here bad as me, not that I see. They call me that beat, and the beat is a period. I don't play no fucking games. I be dead ass serious. If a bitch try me, she gotta be delirious. Cause my work is vicious and my bite is furious. Come ride with me, come slide with me, come ride with me, come slide with me, come ride with me, come slide with me, come ride with me, come slide with me.
Yeah, it's LO, that's all you need to know. Play with SLK, and I swear it's a go. Every day we hustling, that's all we fucking know. Tryna get the product done, cause we get it for the low. But if you want some smoke, just let a nigga know. But please don't throw no subs, I be on my way. How you want it, you can get it. Think we said that shit before. But these niggas must be deaf, we about to say it again, ho. How you want it, you can get it. Go on, place your order, bro, but we deliver freaky fast.
But we not Jimmy John's, ho. Come ride with me, come slide with me, 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 come ride with me, come slide with me. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Rolling Down Bogus Lane. It's your girl, Danny B.
And your girl, Nat P. And the P is for what?
Period.
All right.
You just heard one of our songs from our new EP, The Sessions, called Ride With Me, Slide With Me. So welcome, welcome. Get your drinks.
Get it together. I know we ain't never been visual. Here we are. We bringing it to you. Come roll down Bogus Lane with us.
Rolling down, Bogus Lane. Period. Okay, so let's get into it. We got so much stuff for you guys tonight. We got good music. We got celebrity entertainment. We have news you can use or lose. We got the corner stove.
Yeah. We posted this earlier in the week. We can ask the question. The question was, if you are out as a guy and you see a young lady you're interested in and she's out with her friends, do you feel like you should buy her and her friends drinks, or should you just buy her a drink?
And ladies, do you feel like he's obligated to make sure all the ladies have a drink?
But we're going to come back to it. We're gonna talk on it. We're going to talk about the answers we got from the poll. What's going on, Danny B?
Girl, nothing. I am so excited to be here. I am so excited for the revamp of Bogus Lane and Rolling Down Bogus Lane and all that we have accomplished when we had our small hiatus of, not being on YouTube, but we are back. Better than ever. Y'all ask for more visuals. Here your girls go.
Here you go. But we bringing new things to you. Should we tell them now? Maybe a little bit later.
About what?
About everybody's favorite show.
Sports Talk.
Which
is now revamped as well.
Sports Talk is now no cap. Recap with D Weezy.
D Money. Get it right, honey. D Money.
D Money. D Weezy. D Weezy. D Money. D Money. Okay.
D Money.
D Money in the building. What's going on, D Money?
D Money is in the studio with us, guys, and we want to make sure we get it right. But it's No Cap and Recap Sports Talk with D Money. He is about to be bringing y'all all the hot topics on definitely the Chicago sports and maybe touching on a couple of other teams. We're going to keep y'all up to date with it. Put his own little twist onto it, and it's going to be for the streets and for the men, and we're going to vibe, and it's going to be a good time.
All right. Well, let's get on into this news you can lose and talk about what set the internet ablaze this week. And that's Miss Nia Long. And this Celtics coach, I don't want to pronounce his name wrong. I want to say his last name is Udoka, but apparently he had an alleged affair, cheated on Miss Nia Long, and from sources I've been reading, like on iHeartRadio, sources are saying like she just moved to Boston to be with him and start their family with her. I think she has 2 boys from a previous relationship, but yeah, she just moved in. At this point, she's just like she's focused on making sure her and her boys are okay. Period. Point blank.
But my thing is this. What's killing me this week is everybody's like, oh my God, if you could cheat on Nia Long, or you could cheat here, or you could cheat there.
That was crazy to me.
But the thing about it is he's still a man in a world where women are okay with being side chicks. He is a very rich man in a powerful position in that state and in that organization. As he said, it was consensual, so he wasn't like making somebody do something they didn't want to do. But again, this just goes to show beauty and body don't keep them from cheating.
I didn't understand when everybody was saying that, because I felt like, oh, it's Nia Long, but I mean, the Queen got cheated on, Beyonce got cheated on, my mama got cheated on, your mama got cheated on. Like, it don't matter. It don't matter who you are. If he gonna cheat, he gonna cheat. But so apparently he did get suspended for the entire 2022-23 season. So he won't be coaching. Matt Barnes says that the Celtics' decision to suspend him for the entire upcoming season was a terrible decision. Now I love me some Matt Barnes. He gonna say what he gotta say when he wanna say it, how he wanna say it. But I don't really follow the Celtics. I don't know why. We have to holla at Recap, No Cap, and find out why this would be a terrible decision for them to suspend him for the season. But Matt Barnes said he's not with it. Apparently, the woman that he cheated on Nia Long with, her name is Kathleen Nemo Lynch. She's now deleted all of her social media accounts.
I would too. She probably getting death threats. These people out here crazy.
Okay, well, on to other news. Let's talk about this August Alsina and Tory Lanez issue. Like, he's not gonna learn. I don't understand why he feels like he needs to put. He definitely. I feel like Tory Lanez definitely has a Napoleon complex.
You know what? Everybody is saying that was a big debate. Shout out to Storm Monroe. He was talking about it earlier when it happened, and he was saying he believes he has that too. He may just be tired of people, because he's an R&B singer. People be thinking they be soft and stuff like that, and it's like, no, it's not that. Like,
I just feel like you already in hot water. Why are you continuing to put yourself in further mess?
You know, and the crazy part about it is he let people around him that wasn't even celebrities hype him up to go and do this
and
to
busted
this
this boy lip. Like, his lip looks.
He had knocked him out. He was really like knocked out cold.
See, now I thought that picture of him like that was leaning up in the elevator.
No, he
that
was
they had
really knocked out.
That I thought that was like edited. That was wow.
I don't know if he was by elevator, but he really did get knocked out for a minute, and they took a picture of that. Like, but he was sucker punched. It wasn't like,
yeah, that is what August Alsina said. He said he was sucker punched.
The promoter over the concert came out and pretty much said, yes, I was there, I saw it. he got mad that August Alsina snubbed him. Now, August Alsina snubbed him because when August came out and told about him and Jada Pinkett's entanglement, as he called it, Tory Lanez said he would have never snitched on Jada Pinkett. He would have kept doing what he was doing because she Jada Pinkett. Like, why would you mess up something with Jada Pinkett?
Mm-hmm.
And so when he came and tried to say hi to August in the crowd, well, in the back area of the concert, August thought, man, I wish they would keep that same energy they have on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
And people that were just in the back, like literal fans, was like, man, you gonna let him do that to you?
Gassed him right on
and
up.
then one of them went and shook Tory Lanez's hands like, dang, can't just leave you hanging like that. And really got him, and they said that's when him and all his bodyguards proceeded to walk. As August kept going out the door, walked up behind him, he said, hey, August turned around and bop, knocked the man out.
I'm lost for words. I hope that eventually Tory Lanez can understand like that. Putting his hands on people.
It ain't gonna be no
like,
eventually. What this has done now, the LA district attorney has now gotten involved. They are, without August Alsina even asking them, they're now investigating this. It's gonna be used against him in the Meg Thee Stallion trial. And he is not from here. He's from Canada. They could easily let him do his time and extradite him, or just extradite him altogether and not allow him to come back here. That would make him probably lose a lot of money because he does very well with this fan base over here in the U.S. So that's how you get him. You hit them where they pocket at.
And that's what he gonna do. Mm-hmm. I can definitely see that happening. Let's see. What about how you feel about the baby and what he had to say about Meg Thee Stallion and this whole? I'm trying to find it, y'all know I'm working everything over here. I'm gonna pull it up in a second, but you know, y'all, I had something to say about the baby and the Danny Lay situation. I felt like, excuse me, Ma, if you listen, but that was some bitch shit, like how he did her. So now this Megan Thee Stallion situation that came out, and how you feeling, Danny?
He petty. He a Capricorn. This is what they do. They are petty, and especially if they mad at you. And right now, he not feeling Meg Thee Stallion because she kind of broke their friendship off and their working environment off when he refused to cut off Tory Lanez when the first situation went down. She wanted anybody who was associated with her to stop doing music and everything else with Tory Lanez. And the baby was like, I'm not, like, I'm my own person. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm gonna do what I want.
I'm gonna work with who I want to work
with. So he
with.
actually went and did a song with Tory Lanez, and that kind of stopped her from dealing with him. They even had a little like
I think I got it.
spat on the internet.
Shit on my next album, get it the day before too. But I can't play, ain't say nothing.
We do not own the copyright.
We don't own this or condone it.
You play with me, that shit was challenged. The day before she said the Tory Lanez shot, I was fucking on Megan Thee Stallion. Waited to say this shit on my next album, get it the day before.
Enough said. He said the day before the trial, he was effing on Meg Thee Stallion. So before she had the problem with Tory Lanez, pretty much. So yeah, I think that's messed up because for a long time he portrayed them as just friends and artists that love to work together. He really did kind of not put her on the map, but like really help her with like, you know, expand herself or whatever.
He introduced her to his, you know, his demographic of people that was following the baby, as well as she introduced his, you know, him to the, you know, the following that she had. And I just feel like that ain't player. Like you don't expose as a man. Now if that's not women, we might, you're not supposed to. I still don't like it.
And then what's so petty, even more petty, is he dropped it right after the August Alsina.
You know what I'm saying? You
that's why I'm sorry. I be too tickled at the baby. He really don't need it because he's selling out arenas. He just petty and he don't care, and he don't care.
It's anyway. Moving on to my favorite guy in the world, Boosie. Apparently, the breaking news was that the Tiffany Haddish case had got thrown out. Boosie did offer Tiffany Haddish a job after she said she lost everything following the child molestation. I can't say that word tonight. Molestation case. So apparently, A Jane Doe filed a lawsuit against Tiffany and another comedian, Ari Spears, for allegedly molesting her and her younger brother years ago. This video is surfaced. I did not see it. Did you see it, Danny B?
I refused to click on it. They were showing it for you to watch, and they were saying, I didn't want to see it. I just
Well, yeah, I never caught up to it to actually see it. I saw what was on social media, what the comments that people were saying. I love
That's
Tiffany
what made me not
Haddish.
go click on it, because
Right.
everybody's saying it was disgusting, it was gross. They could
Mhm.
only get through so many seconds or minutes of it. So
I love Tiffany Haddish. I don't want to, first of all, put anything on anybody's name or their character. I don't want to say anything. You feeling yourself, Danny B?
I am.
I see it over here. Okay. I don't want to put anything on anybody's character. So I can't speak on what I didn't see, but I hope that with this case being thrown out for her, she can continue to be the black queen that she is. Now, Boosie did seem to have a solution, because she's saying, she lost everything. It's so much damage. And I can understand, like, a accusation of that nature, it's gonna hold some weight, and it's gonna hold some weight for a little while.
But she'll get it back, because she's Tiffany Haddish, and other than this, she's had a pretty much clean record. She has a great triumphant story, from being homeless to a whole lot of stuff. So, and then she has a lot of big hitting friends in there. But of course, everybody had to lay low with this. The trial has been dismissed.
It's been dismissed.
She was not found guilty. So
Boosie said he has a solution for Tiffany. In an online post, he offered her a job. He said, "I can't pay you what they was paying you, but I got a check, and I would love to pay you to make a comedy with me." So I guess that that's some encouraging words from that king to that queen. And Boosie always,
that would be hella funny, because Boosie was hilarious.
I swear, shout out to Boosie for uplifting her, because she needed that at that point. She feel like she done lost everything, and you didn't have to say anything, but what you said mattered. So shout out to Boosie for that. Shout out to Boosie for feeling so sorry about the Kills verdict, but that's a whole
they always
different.
got to do that. They, in that industry, they put you up on that pedestal, then they find some way to drop you
right back down. Speaking of dropping back down, I'm just wondering why there isn't so much of an outrage of what's going on with this NFL situation. Now, a couple years ago, this was blown up. It was talked about for weeks. But a athlete by the name of Jameis Winston was caught stealing $32.72 worth of crab legs while he was in college.
Just a hungry college.
This story blew up. I saw it for at least a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, about this boy stealing $32 worth of crab legs. Okay. However, it has been said, I don't want to put this accusation on this man, so I'm going to say allegedly, that Mr. Brett Favre has embezzled $5 million from a welfare fund for a volleyball court or volleyball, something to do with volleyball. First of all, you've embezzled funds, welfare funds, from families who needed those. Brett, you ain't got no money? You got to take the welfare money? You got to take the baby's money?
The State Farm.
You taking the state money?
The State Farm checks must not be as much.
They running around here trying to catch all these PPP loans, but Mr. Brett Favre is right in our face with $5 million worth of welfare fund. I don't understand.
That's that privilege.
Shout out to Miss Young Miami. We are going to shout her out today. You finna get your flowers on Bogus Lane. Miss Miami, did y'all see what Diddy got her?
Listen, she should write a book. That's all I can tell you, because from the show on Revolt, Carisha Please, to the luxury vacations, the bomb diamond encrusted necklace he just bought her, to now what?
The Maybach.
Enough said.
That's $1 billion
D, as she call it.
Well, we are giving you your flowers, Young Miami. You doing your thing. Continue to do your thing. Continue to uplift that king so that he can continue to uplift you.
Mm.
Moving into our stay in your lane segment.
Mm-hmm.
That Brett Favre one that brought us on into Miss Halle Bailey. Congratulations, being our Little Mermaid. Congratulations, Halle. But everybody ain't too happy with it. They tearing this girl down.
The whole thing about it is, anytime you try to put a black face on any character, they got something to say. You can make the character LGBT, you could turn the character white. You cannot mess with and turn the character black. What's crazy is she is one of the most like perfect people to do that because of her record, as far as how she moves, her brand, her talents. A lot of people who listen to her are young white girls who would go see the mermaid. So that's crazy. And I don't understand how, and listen, I want them to show every type of person. But we always cheer on and say when they're turning a character into LGBT that everything has to be included. Well, hello, it's black people in the world.
So this whole hashtag not my area it went viral. It was so many people that was just like in disgust that she was playing this part. However, we have had a black Disney princess. We had Princess Tiana that was played by Miss Anika Noni, and she did her thing in that. I'm ready for it to be okay for us to.
First of all, I don't care if it's not okay with them, because keep making them, because we take our kids out to the show.
It's about time they see somebody that look like us.
Black people pay money at the movies too.
Absolutely.
We should be able to see ourselves on the screen.
So we gonna tell y'all all that's out there with that not my Ariel hashtag. We gonna tell y'all need to stay in your lane, because it's gonna be an Ariel, it's gonna be a Beauty, a Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Period. It's gonna be a Snow White. It's gonna be a whole lot more coming from this. So we need y'all to stay on in y'all lane before you get on another segment. Moving on to Yay and that Good Morning America interview. How you feeling about it, Danny Bean?
You know what? I actually think he did a really good job. I don't know why Ye is on this press conference tour. Maybe he is really trying to become president.
He did speak on that. He spoke on the fact that he has a new respect for his ex-wife, Kim, and he felt sorry for causing any stress in the relationship since they filed for divorce in 2021. He said that this is the mother of his children, and he apologizes for any stress that he's caused, even in frustration, because God caused me to be stronger.
But go ahead.
No,
but
I'm sorry,
the part I loved the most was when he said, I felt it in my spirit, when he said he needs that woman to be whole, mind, body, and spirit, so she can be the best
mother. Yep.
Girl.
He said
that brought a tear to my eye, because I promise you, I don't care what situation you have with your significant other or co-parent person or whatever. If they have your children in their possession, you should make sure that they are okay, mind, body, and spirit at all times, because it ain't even about you or them. It is about those kids.
Exactly. He said, as a dad and as a Christian, I have a right to have a voice on what my kids are wearing and what they're watching and what they're eating. I have a platform where I get to say what so many dads can't say out loud. I want to say that that's in response to the photos that, Kim sometimes
they photoshopped their photos for the first day of school.
Like, I feel like, okay, Photoshop the baby stuff for, they pictures that they're going in catalogs. They going, they're selling things for.
But girl.
For someone, but
Ye know who he married. These are the queens of Photoshop. So Like they've been photoshopping babies. They even photoshopped him in a couple of his things and probably gave him some abs. So we're not gonna act like we don't know what they do. But I don't care, like he said, what they do. These are my children, and I have a say so in how they should be
Absolutely.
raised. And if he don't want them out there looking seductive because he knows there's creeps in this world.
Hmm. He has every right to say that. He said he talked a little bit about exiting the Gap. He said he sent the Gap a letter terminating the 10-year partnership, saying that the clothing retailer breached his contract to sell his Yeezy Gap line of apparel. Ye said he plans to open his own line of stores simply called YZY Yeezy. Um, he also spoke on potentially running for president.
Wait a minute, but you got to tell what he said when they said so. Ultimately, what happened with the Gap? He said, "Listen, I'm not gonna argue with people that are broke than me. That's the mood for the rest of
That's
my
the move for the
life,
rest of the
baby."
year. If you ain't here, if you, moving on. Yeah, so he did exit the Gap. Um, he did go ahead and speak on like his presidential run, and he said that time wasn't in God's time.
Mm-hmm.
So he said it might be another presidential run or not. Who knows? It's Ye. If Ye want to run for president, listen, I'm down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down. You saying
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you just need a hug sometimes though.
I'm dead.
I do feel like you need a hug.
He don't need no hug. That man is just a genius, and he thinks outside the box. And honestly, he's a creator. So if they would just really let him be great and create and stop like trying to label him and just let him be, yeah, I'm telling you, he gonna show us some stuff we not. That's he intrigues me. So I'd be like, please leave him alone, let him be great. He ain't crazy. That man is a genius. That's one thing for sure.
All right, well, moving on to my favorite story this week on Bogus Lane. Y'all can see by Danny B face she wasn't really feeling it, but there was a story that came out. There was a young lady who is attending USC,
Mm-hmm.
and they didn't have a majorette team. She started a majorette team. She's 20. She is a musical theater major at the University of Southern California, and she's the creator of the Cardinal Divas for USC. Um, she felt like there wasn't a team that was there for her. She's from Chicago. She was a majorette here, and when she left here, she was looking for that she was looking for that. They didn't have that there, and there was such an uproar about this because Miss Lang goes to a predominantly white school. She did say she applied to some HBCUs, but it just didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I'm sorry, I quoted that incorrectly. She said she applied to HBCUs. However, the financial aspect of going to a HBCU and going to USC was so much greater. She said she was paying so much more money to go to this HBCU when she could have went to USC with on the exact same major, same thing. So she went there. She met up with a Mr. Mark Munson, and he was one of the associate directors of the recreational sports, and pitched her idea to him to start the majorette team. Um, it didn't become an actual school organization at USC until March of 2022. And on September 17th, the Divas made their formal debut at the USC versus Fresno State football game. Um, it went up. Like she posted this little video. I could play it. Let me see. I don't know if I can't play it, y'all. But because it's an actual video of the girls dances. They look good. The whole team is black girls on this team.
Y'all, it looked like
When
she
set
stole a whole scene from the HBCU.
I need you to stop.
Okay.
No. We're not gonna do that. But when she posted the thing, what sent it up was she posted a video of her and the girls dancing, and she posted it PWI. And that it was a predominantly white institution, and it went up. A lot of people had an issue with it. You see my girl here, Danny B, has an issue with it. State your beef, Danny B. What's the problem?
I just like we can't have nothing. That is a special time at a HBCU. They have coined that time. I mean it, And you know what? Let me tell you something. I'm not mad at her. I just don't want this to be a wave across other white campuses. Then what? Like, man.
So you feel like they shouldn't have been allowed to have a majorette team at the school because it's not a HBCU?
Have one, but play like
Don't
the
do
Beatles
it.
or something.
Oh, I knew you was finna go there. I knew you was finna go that way.
Next, they gonna want a battle of the bands.
Okay, Danny.
Let me see some drama that's going on. It's gonna be a problem.
You cutting up with the people today. But yeah, that's the news that you can lose today. I am ready to get into that corner store question. So
Come on, somebody.
let me hear from you, Danny B. How you feel if you are out and you out with the girls?
My man ain't buying them half us nothing.
Oh,
he ain't buying them nothing.
But that's not your man. He's interested in you. He walks
gonna
up.
Be because he buying me a drink. No, I'm just saying. No, seriously, honestly, here's the thing. That would be up to him. But I know how we roll as girls and how we would take our friends out. None of us is going, bro. We gonna probably already have a drink before he come up in there.
Mm-hmm.
And my thing is, if I knew him and he was coming to meet me or he came over to talk to me at the table, he only owes me a drink.
Facts.
I will make sure my girl. Now, if he decided to offer to buy a drink for everybody, then that's just cool points for you. Mm-hmm. That just makes you look a little bit more dope. But it ain't gonna like make a break if I'm gonna give you my number or not. I don't even really look for a man to buy me a drink because I done already had one, and then I don't want to be stuck to you thinking you finna now be in my pictures, think you finna get a dance. My number, or maybe take me home. So I like me and my girls would never have this issue because we gonna come out ready. We stay ready, so we ain't got to get ready. So I don't. But from the consensus I got from when we did the survey on Facebook and some of the other social media,
we just pulling up some of the comments that we got.
My favorite one, this guy, Mr. Sadler, said, I ain't tricking because I ain't got it.
That was a comment on there. I asked my uncle, we were watching the Green Bay Chicago game. I asked him, I said, like when you was out with Auntie, like, did you feel if you saw her at the bar, she got her girls with her, you buying her and the girls a drink, you trying to get some food? He's like, I'm a player. I'm gonna buy her the drink. I'm gonna buy the girl. I might buy the whole bar drink. He a player. That's how he said he gonna handle the situation. Now, go ahead. I feel like as far as me, if I'm out, it's me, Danny B, a few other ladies, and we are vibing each other, I'm going to acknowledge you. I'm going to acknowledge you, but I'm not going to let you feel like you have that much attention because I'm out with my girl. So I don't even want you to feel like you are obligated to buy that drink. This isn't a time for me and you. I'm out kicking it with my girls. Now, if you send a drink over there, thank you, but it's not going to go past the thank you because that's not what I'm out for. But it was definitely.
We had a couple of guys say like if they wanted to like show off for their girl, then yeah, they would floss and like back all the girls a drink. But he said that
you gonna tend to that, or you gonna act like I didn't hear that.
Listen, you know what? I'm just saying. Nabby is the case caller, and she knows that I'm gonna have at least a few during every live. Y'all wouldn't even catch me, but she's such a dirtbag. Whatever. This bogus lane, anything goes. Let me clear my throat. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah, there was a lot of guys. They said maybe a few guys said maybe around. Depends if I get along with them. A few guys said.
One guy said unless all of them sleeping with him, he ain't buying all of them a drink.
Okay. We had a few that said that that they got a few drinks that they've been out. They bought a few drinks for a few ladies. A young lady did say that she wouldn't expect it. But typically the guys that she's dated have bought my friends drinks that I was with, and vice versa with their guys. So I guess it's kind of unanimous. Like it is. It's not it's not necessary.
But you have some women. If a man come out and they buy it a couple of times, Then the girls are like, is your guy coming? Is he gonna buy us a drink? Like, that's girl.
He not taking care of you. You ain't going out to no, that ain't even it.
Right. So yeah, I thought that was a good question because now in this pay to play atmosphere in the world, and um pretty much women wanting, men don't want to pay, and women feeling they should have to pay. We just wanted to get y'all take on it and see what was good.
Girl,
with
she
that.
feeling herself in this light, y'all. She is feeling herself. Well, other than the news that you can lose, we dropped that corner store question. We're gonna put up another one Monday morning. Y'all get on our TikTok page, get on our YouTube page.
You can get under this video and comment and tell us a question y'all want us to ask.
Jump on our Instagram, all of that. We'll post it all week. Then we'll jump back on Bogus Lane. What's happening exciting?
We got the Hilda story coming up.
Hilda is coming back.
Because Halloween is coming. So we're going to have the Hildas for you.
Housewives of Potomac. I'm so excited. I know it ain't the time, but I'm excited, y'all. Housewives of Potomac.
So excited. I cannot wait. That's going to be lit. We're going to do a lot of playbacks for y'all. We're going to talk about it. A lot of interactions. So that's going to be dope because their season is supposed to be super lit. We got Married to Madison is wrapping up.
Yep.
And they're getting ready to do their reunion.
I can't believe Quad said what she said, but we're gonna talk about it when we recap. But I ain't feeling it. We don't that's a snitch.
She did a lot of drafts.
She did a lot of drafts.
I don't know how people toy your ears, but honey.
Okay. But yeah, I showed the seasons they starting to wrap on up, so we're gonna bring that to you with our reality check. We're gonna have two new guests. They gonna drop some shows soon. Real soon for the younger crowd. We dropping their show. We definitely getting into the No Cap Recap
sports show with D Money. We are also gonna do the 15 Days of Christmas. We're gonna get that ready for you guys. The L's on the Shelf is coming back to make their debut again this year, honey.
Ellie and Nelly will be back.
Baby, Ellie and Nelly was acting a fool last year. That was a good time.
Yes, that'll be back. I'm trying to think. Is it anything else?
You ain't played no music now.
I ain't played no music. Well, we gonna wrap up Bogus Lane and bring in the music, okay? Y'all getting that for a minute so we can get this music cracking. What you wanna play for the people? You tell me which one you wanna play for the people.
Well, we could take a brief intermission and run back, ride with me, slide with me, and then we'll come back into the studio and
play the rest of the EP. Period. See y'all in a minute.
I'm not paying for no booty, and I'm a motherfucking guy. So these boys wanna do. I just tell them gon' fuck me, but please don't screw. Come ride with me, come slide with me. If it's for SLK, you can fly with me. If we vibing, it's a session, you get high with me. I'm surrounded by my hitters, so please don't try me. Come ride with me, come slide with me, come ride with me, come slide with me, come ride with me, come slide with me, come ride with me, come slide with me. Jumping on the beat and I'm feeling real spicy. Wearing SLK, so I'm looking real icy. Talking is cheap, but my words is pricey. Ain't a bitch out here bad as me, not that I see. They call me that beat, and the beat is a period. I don't play no fucking games, I be dead ass serious. If a bitch clock me, she gotta be delirious. Cause my work is vicious and my bite is furious. Come ride with me, come slide with me, come ride with me, come slide with me, come ride with me, come slide with me, come ride with me, come slide with me.
Yeah, it's LO, that's all you need to know. Play with SLK, and I swear it's a go. Every day we hustling, that's all we fucking know. Trying to get the product going, cause we get it for the low. But if you want some smoke, just let a nigga know. But please don't throw no sills, I be on my way. How you want it, you can get it.
What's up out there, Bogus Lane? We are going to end this live and we're going to take a brief intermission and come back in and we're going to go over the new EP, The Sessions. We're going to be visual sometimes and we will be audio sometimes, but please come back and vibe with us. We'll also share it on the other platforms so we can get ready for the listening party. Stay tuned.